Hello and welcome to NFT Decree. I'm Barry and we're back playing Dark Country. So, for a while, just not in the rhythm of things, and then I was super annoyed at playing last time. But then I played, and I was away for a few days for work, and then I played at the weekend maybe? Yeah, maybe we played on Saturday, and then I had 3 really good games, and it reminds me why I like Dark Country. Of course, I wasn't recording because I was also making my dinner. I was up and down. I thought, well, that's not going to make a good video, is it? So, never mind. We're back now, and the main what sword I'm after? The main culprit for not having a good time is Piazza, and Hive is also up there. But I'm going to play AG. Will I play... What was I playing? Yeah, I'll play this AG. I think I was playing this. I've had some good games. So spellish. It's not an all-in on the spell abilities of Ancestral Guard. Shadow, early play, spits out a random spell when it dies. Kalapalik, get a spell out of the random spell when you deploy it. Then your usual spells, the Fire Spirits and the Van Meter Monsters. They are necessary for taking care of the excuse me, for taking care of the hives. And in order to combat hives later on, Van Meter Monster and Dark Watchers. But Dark Watchers can survive a turn as well if you can see the play coming. Brainwash, only other spell there. So it's not a massive spell deck, but it does have them. Fire Demons there to help take out low-level cultists as well. Sometimes you're just facing a board of 1 health cultists and you can kill them with Fire Demon. That also would, if Darkwater Mermaid was out, would also trigger that. Then, since we're relying on spells, we're not relying on spells, and of course Sylvia Spit gives us 3 spells when she comes out. Then, since we're using spells, Old Chief can attack if a spell was played this turn. It's still a big body, it still comes out relatively early, and there's enough in here that you're going to be triggering at most turns. I mean, you'll get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's 15 spells in the deck. So you're going to get something off from it. And then just a couple of good cards. You know, you've got your draw. Oh, Bless is a spell as well. So 18 spells. Liquidator and Fanatic, just because they're super good cards. You'll see people playing more and more Centipedes, the Frenzy Centipedes, but you just kind of have to take that on the chin. Banshee is useful for killing things, particularly after a Fire Demon, or if you've got something on the board. Pale Nun, just to bounce things back, make them pay for it again, slow the game down just a little bit. We're back to... keep you alive, the Bloodsteel to get that 3 health back, sometimes just enough, and Sinful Shepherd for your proper board wipe, particularly if you Sinful Shepherd into Fire Demon, pick up everything, but I'll also pick up your side of the board. Anyway, this deck's fine. It's not super overpowered, it's not... there's nothing broken about it necessarily. It deals with kind of most things people are playing, apart from a Piazza combo deck. So we're just not going to take those. So I'm going to create a game. So one of the you see the stipulation here: no Piazza. Anything else I'm playing? It was no Piazza, no Hive. But I can deal with Hive now. As long as I'm playing AG, I can deal with Hive. Other factions don't have that luxury. But hopefully a few more changes will come in the not too distant future. So sack up this and this, I'll keep this. The game should be slowish enough that I can get a Bless off. So this isn't great as a start. Obviously you're looking for Shadow in your opening hand just to get a couple of points early damage then. Here I've got nothing. Like if he plays anything here, he's getting tempo. He drops the Kalapalik, or even this Cultist is fine for him. Now if he is a Cultist deck, which is fine if he is, I want to draw into... I mean, these would be even better. in the previous 2 turns, but we'll get them down anyway. So if he's gone Cultist, all I need to do is find the Fire Spirit off the next card, or we'll get something. We'll get something. So none of these are useful, so I'll drop you. So I can take out this if needs be. And since I'm falling behind on damage, I will. Because if I played this, he would take this out, assuming he cared, he would take this out, the Kalapalik out with this, and his Kalapalik would take out my Shadow, and it'd still be alive. So, probably just as well going for the kill there. Now, I would have liked to keep that Lightning Bolt. That Lightning Bolt's super useful in a whole variety of situations. So he's gone for the sort of frenzy attack. I'm expecting to see... Wait a minute, this is the same board he had a minute ago. I'm expecting to see centipedes in here. Let me see what I can do. The answer is not much. So if I drop you and you... Now this is kind of a... It's just to tempt him into attacking it or ditching a spell into it, really. Not ditching a spell, he needs to take care of this at some point. So he's got his own. Yeah, so that's enough. I mean, all I need to do is find the Fire Spirit, and we're back on. Back on board. So that's not that useful. I do need to slow him down. I think if we make you get picked back up and we drop you, and do I fortify this, or do I save this in case I get the old chiefs? So I'm saving it, obviously. So now his choice, assuming he can't damage this with a spell, he'd have to bam bam. So thoroughly expecting that, that's no problem. His curve's super low. So if I do manage to find a Fire Spirit again, that's the end of his board pretty much. Well, this will do. So what I don't want to do is play this before attacking with this. So I attack into here, then I get you down. That's first damage I've got them. But I'm in a pretty decent position. I've got card advantage. Virtual card advantage is even pretty okay with both of these. Excuse me, knowing how my deck works. I do need to see an old chief sometime soon. But at least I've got a few proactive plays now, if it comes to it. So he's got this down, no problem. Rain and Blood takes care of it. Heals me up. So this is one of the best cards you can get off Shadow. So this is all fine. So I can get a draw and this off. I wonder. So I do the draw first. Actually, do I bother? Or do I... Yeah, I think I'd do the draw first, just to see what I get. I don't think there's anything that would change what I'm playing. You go down, and then you take out you. So now, the smart move for him would be to take this out with a Kalapalik, but that leaves him with a fairly weak board. I'll go up to 9, Old Chief, Liquidator. Depending what comes down, of course. Or depending, again, if I can find the board wipe. All I'd still need is a Fire Spirit. That's interesting. That is interesting. I need to kill this. I don't want to waste that on it. So, let's do that. Heal back up. I drop you. I've no doubt he's got something in his hand that will kill this. This will come over for this. You'll get the draw off the Nilisophilia. Oof, that's big. That was a big card to spend on just taking out what was there. But he does get a card draw off it, so it's not so bad for him. Let me see what we get. So this is enough. And then we drop you. Now I would fortify that, but there's no real reason. If he brainwashes this, it's a waste of a fortify. I can fortify it next turn. What I really want is for him to play another big card that I can brainwash. That lets me swing with this. And then I'll still have 5, so I can make him pick something up if it comes to it. I think he's definitely fallen behind. So you don't want to mute this, because now it's just a 10-10 with no drawbacks. So that is a bank error in my favour. He's got his draw. You only get one card off the Nullus of Alaya. Interesting. So that's okay. There's nothing useful. So for some reason it's not letting me attack, but I think we'll just brainwash that. So mute doesn't work on Old Chief. Interesting. Or at least it doesn't work properly. I think we'll just stick Fortify on him this turn. I know that means I've got no spells for next turn, but I don't think I mind. I just need to stop bleeding for a couple of turns until I can bring it back. That's something. He's got a Banshee. Be interesting choice if not. Okay, so I mean that gets muted by Fnatic, particularly now. And then we probably, or we just make him pick it back up and save it for another turn. Because for 12 I can get another Old Chief and the Pale Nun. Alright, let's do that. Seems funnier. So, if I can top deck a spell, we're in a pretty good position. So this does still have Guardian, even though it doesn't look like it, but we'll still mute it anyway because we want to turn off the last word. Okay, well that's made it a little more painful. Actually doesn't make any difference. Fnatic, mute that, come over. Banshee. Don't really think I care about that. What I don't, right, so I didn't play those cards here, particularly Dark Watchers, because a Tornado or Van Meter monster would still kill it before I get any value, and we're late enough in the game that I can drop this and play a spell to get the value. So there, for example, yeah, I mean that's something, but I think he's behind here. If I can get another spell, which I must have a ton of in the deck now, then it should be golden. I don't really see him getting out of this one, but he might. I'll go on then. Seems funny. So kill you. There's no point in attacking that, is there? And not worth dropping anything else. Just need a spell. At least half of this deck must be a spell now. So look, we're now back to evens. I've got a commanding board position. Got a handful of decent cards. I mean, this and this is a combo to kill anything. If it comes to it, oh, Sylvia I'll do. So hopefully get something proactive. And then we get over for the kill. Done. GG. So, Grey Man's not a problem necessarily. Actually, yeah, problem. The problem with that deck was the low curve. He's got a lot of aggressive frenzy, but he needed some items to really be doing more damage. He has to put the pressure on early, because once he's up against a big board or a control, like an Ancestral Guard, then he's not got many outs. So we'll create a game again and see who else is around. Now, it's a Wednesday night. There's not a huge amount of players at the moment, but hopefully get nothing but spam in Discord. Drives me nuts. So we're going to sack off all of these. None of these are early plays. So Bless again be our earliest card. It's something. Now I'll always go first. If I create the room, I go first. So knowing that, I could do some things with that, but the deck's designed to work on both sides. So this is not a good start for me. I will just play that. Now this could be killed by a Fire Spirit, which it is. I just needed something proactive really. Now if I play you... Oh, this is disgusting. If I can get another spell out of him, I'll be happy. Yeah, I'm not unhappy with that actually. So let's... Okay. So now we're evens. He's got an Owl Bear, but we'll steal... With Frenzy? No, Lunatic's Blade. How exciting. So doing 3 damage is not feasible here, is it? You know what, I think we just stop the bleeding and then we can get Old Chief down, which, no, that's okay though, we'll brainwash that. So brainwash you, drop you, maybe get some spells. That's okay-ish. So what do you spit out again? What if we instead muted you, burned the board, try to even things up a little? Fine, I mean, it's good when it happens, but not the end of the world if it doesn't. So I don't actually want to play Sylvia next turn. I want to play Old Chief. So there he's got this, which is fine. So I can definitely kill one of them. Can I kill both of them? So we kill one, we mute the other. And that will have to do. Now I'm expecting a big board wipe here, yep. Which it was. Still, not a problem. So I'm going to play you, and I'm going to make his hits somewhat ineffectual. That's fine. It's quite a reactive deck, but that's not a problem. So drop you, burn the board. What if we Let's see what we get. Not that useful. I don't think anybody's getting big hits off, so this will do. Sylvia should get me out of the pickle here. No, not so far. That's fine, that'll do it. I will do this. Now, this isn't so bad, because if he does have a board wipe, it's going to cost them, and it wouldn't kill both of these. So, that's fine. But he still has to do a bit of work to get rid of both of these. Okay. That's his hand burned. So now if I drop you and you, just because these are big bodies, obviously I'm not getting any significant value out of that, but yeah. It's got my big bodies, I had a couple of spells. So Bryzer's deck there was decent, but it was a little bit too reactive. So up against another AG deck in particular, which are, you know, this is quite control-y as well, and then my monster's at the bigger end of the curve, he kind of doesn't win that fight. But that's kind of a meta call, right? When you go into tournaments or something, once tournaments are back playing, sometimes, you know, that might be the best deck to take, sometimes it isn't. But you do need to think about your proactive plays versus your reactive plays. When it's a proactive play, you know, it's things you want to be putting down. So even though Fire Spirit could have got more value out of it, it's still quite a proactive play to put it down for me. You know, 1 damage each, and then I had a decent sized body on the board. Then backing that up with the old Chief at 7 cost, what was kind of a game winner. You can't win games just by control, is really how to think about it. So that's typically why removal's a little cheaper than playing a creature. And that's fine, but removal shouldn't be so cheap as to negate playing big bodies. And there's a fine line to walk. So again, these aren't very good. I'm going to keep the Bless because it's been the first card I've dropped the last couple of games. Okay. It's something. Now up against Destructive Horde, Fire Spirit's probably very useful here. Let's see what he does with his mulligan. So nothing for me. Now sometimes you do get a really good curve, but mostly the cards aren't that worth playing at the low end. They need to do something else. Okay, this is interesting. So for 4, I think it might just be worth it. Is it worth it? Well, nothing else to play is my problem. You know what? Let's save it. Because I couldn't kill that anyway. Ah, no. So this is dead, and then he gets across for another 4. But let's see what he drops. I'm struggling. I think I'll lose this one. So here's the thing, right? Spiderling's strictly worse than Liquidator. So that's fine. What's he got for 5? So that does hurt. I can't believe I've not got any mutes. I just got to stop him hitting me as much as possible until I get something decent out. he going to take it? No, he's just going for the kill. So I just need to stop. I need to stop dying, so we'll do that. Now we're into the pretty late game. I imagine he's going to drop a number more frenzy creatures. And I'm in the sort of danger zone here. So this is a problem, but these are not. So that means... did I make him pick that back up? You know what? Let's do it. And then we draw and hope for something good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So still get a card. So if he wants to drop the Ritual Master again, that's fine. In fact, I almost prefer that he would. Well, now I don't want him to. That's okay. This is all okay. So if we... So we drop you. Then we drop 2. Yeah, so 7. So then we drop you. Then we drop you. Then we do that. Okay. I can get on top of this. That's okay. Got another one? Yeah, so, I mean, Tornado's coming down next turn. Or cats. I don't want to give him cats. So let's just burn them. I don't want to add that to my deck. Oh, my curve here has been awful. Now it's not, like I said, the curve of my deck was much higher, right? Okay, so now he gets cats. And then we will... I guess I just need bodies. So this isn't really to get the advantage from the spells. This is to... yeah, that's fine. That's also fine. Let's play you. Oh, that's useful. So we burn those. That's it, really. So I've almost certainly lost this. I got up to 13, so that's an old chief and a mermaid. 4 of those are cats. So he's still got decent cards. That's okay. That's okay-ish. So I guess the order is this, then this, then... How do I take out all of these? The answer is I don't. So I guess it has to be you. Although that only saves me 1 damage, whereas this would have saved me 2 damage. Pas problème. And then with 2 left, we will... I might top deck another one of these. It's 2, 4, 6, 8. I mean, if he's got a centipede, 2, 4, 6. A couple of centipedes will do it. Or a centipede and a fanatic. A lot of things kill me here. Although he's not got it, it seems. Yeah, I mean, I need a fanatic quite badly. You are not it. So I guess we just have to see what we get. And I mean, this is going to hurt. What if? Just in case. Who would have thought headshot was useful? Annoying. All right. What are the chances of coming back from here? Correct. Not much. Just going to keep dropping cats, I guess. That's okay-ish. So we go toe-to-toe on the 1-1s, or do we? 2, 3, 4. So definitely take out one of these, right? So if we kill you, and then make sure we get all the hits over. Because then we go bye, bye, bye. Then we drop you, which gets me a little bit of life back. Okay. We're on to something. I mean, I could have dropped this and my guys would have survived, but actually I didn't want them on the board. So, that's fine. So let's see what he drops. Because if I can get this and this down, he's in trouble. Can I make a comeback? Come on. Come on, never say never, right? If all you've got is cats, that is not good for you. All right. 7, 14. And then we just keep his board small. These natives? No. So has he got a banshee to kill this? Oh, woof. I should have went over. But if I didn't kill his cats, then he would have got more things. Ah, no, mate. What an absolute disaster. So I guess we mute you. We drop you. We drop you. Get some damage in. Ah, it was so close. Sombra to the rescue. If I just had a board wipe last turn, almost definitely would have won. Well, this is my last turn, right? Ah, he just makes me pick this up. And then I can't do enough damage. I mean, I can't do enough damage anyway, so it doesn't matter. Although, if I can top deck a Van Meter monster, that's interesting. You are not a Van Meter monster, and therefore I lose. GG. Ah well, it was close. Some good back and forth. She never got my hopes up. Grey man for a rematch. Alright, let's see what he's got. Hopefully made a few changes. So you're gone, you're gone. Finally got a 1-drop. which is sweet. If we can top deck a Kalapalik, then we're on to something. I guess you'll do. I guess it just goes for the damage, right? More advantageous for me to hit him. So we do drop you. I mean, I should have. Right, so what I should have done was swung first to see what spell I got. But at 3 cost, does it really matter? I guess if I got Bless, I would have regretted playing the Liquidator. Although not too much. Okay, that's fine. Just get the spells out his hand. Like, that wasn't really doing anything. I mean, that's fine. I'm not convinced I care, to be honest. Maybe I should have swung into him, seen what I got. Are you worth muting? No. So that was a waste of resources there. What do you mean? You've still got them all? Yeah, but that's the point. You want to be spending them every turn. Oof. It's big, but it's not that useful. So if I drop nothing next turn as well, which I might not. Or I can make him pick that up. You know what? I'm just going to take what he throws at me. Because I think I can get back in control here. Yeah, I mean, that's more annoying than I might like, but no problem. He's going to get another hit off with that, which sucks. And it may turn out that last time was a bad choice. You got another 2? You got an ignition? Okay. I mean, these are pretty reactive, so I'd rather keep them for the effect. Yeah, but making them pick that back up doesn't do anything, does it? So what have we got? You know what? Because I'm an idiot, I'm just going to drop that. Does he have a brainwash? Yes. Of course, why wouldn't he? But next turn, I guess I get that off and I get a lot. Oh yeah, I get a bit more value out of my Van Meter monster this time. Which is okay-ish. I mean, had I top decked the Dark Watchers, I would have been in a pretty decent position, but it's fine. So, I'm not panicking. That's absolutely fine. I think I maybe make you pick that back up, do I? What happens if I mute you? No, I just pick it back up. And I can do that for the next 2 turns. And it doesn't get any less funny. So when Gorgon... yeah, I mean... okay. Take it out. That's alright by me. Do. Oh, rude. Yes, let's claw some health back. This is just like, you don't want the game to go too long, but this is just reasonable. Now I can't make him pick that back up because that's a terrible idea. I could make him pick that up, but so it doesn't make much sense to do so. So what if we dropped you think we just draw. Is this a spell? It's not a spell, but this is more along the lines of what we needed. It's fine. You get picked back up, you get burned. I get over for 10. It's something, friendo. You got another lightning bolt? He does not. So nobody cares about that. Stop. Lols. I will force him to deal with me, I think. It's 8 turns for him to kill me with this, but it's only 3 more turns for me to kill him with my guy. 2 turns, technically. Oh, look. Kyrene. Be a shame if somebody had to pick it back up. Ah, what fun. Man, I'd be raging. I'm not got any spells to play. Sad. Yeah, sure. Should have played that before that. And then I would have had 3 health, but I'm not super fussed. So we mute you. I should have hit that first. Pas problem. In fact, yeah, had I did it the right way around, wouldn't have made any odds. GG. You must be raging about having to pick up Kyrene like 3 times. Right, what we got? 45 minutes in, give or take. Actually, this did start a little later. How long? 42 minutes in. Now, Play the Pros lasts for 2 hours these days. I don't know if I've got 2 hours in me, but I do have a few more games. Yeah, game's going to maybe turn somewhere between turn 10 and turn 15. Feels good. A lot better than games ending turn 6 or 7. Although sometimes games can still end that early when you don't get what you need. Early access tickets are not good for anything anymore. Wonder how Rohrbeck's getting on. One or the other. Wait, is he on Play the Pros? I forget who's in the teams these days. Why is nobody playing me? Too scared, eh? Don't blame yous. Don't blame y'all. Not much in the way of updates from when LAN's coming. I would have thought it'd be this month, but looks to be a little delayed. Bitcoin pumping today, new all-time highs. So I'm going to keep Fnatic. Fnatic's a good card. I did used to bin it, but now I realise it is pretty valuable. Oh no. Oh no. There's too many 7 cost cards in my deck. Like, I do not have a good card for playing cards out. But this is okay. Oh, you can't keep getting away with it. Oh, beautiful. Look at that for next turn. I've got to assume he's sitting on a few... Nah. See, I can't kill that is my problem. So I guess I just have to... 1, 2, 3, 4... So this isn't so bad. If he swings over, drops a bunch of bodies, I can... oh, I thought I had Fire Spirit. Was I dreaming? Oh no, I was dreaming. Well, muting me's fine if that's what you want to do. Interesting choice. I think that's probably worth it. I'm not going to get much better off a Banshee. What will he have? He might have Ritual Masters, and he will have Sombra as well, probably. But I imagine most of these boards quite low on health. Okay, so the problem is muting this doesn't do anything. So I'll just brainwash it, I think. So brainwash you, kill you. So even though I was ahead on damage there, and damaging myself is probably not the right move. So when I say ahead on damage, I mean I was doing 3 to his 2. I just didn't want him to have anything on the board. I don't know whether he's playing... I was thinking about the daggers, but even if you had the daggers, it wouldn't trigger if you die as well. I don't know. I just don't want any... I don't want more bodies. I certainly don't want more cultist bodies until I can figure out what his deck is. He's not a full frenzy deck by the looks of things. Although the tortured in a frenzy deck's absolutely legit. Protect you a little. See, the mute on this is not useful. That's fine. We go into 7, so I don't want to do this so early. So what I might do is drop you, and you know what? Taking out one of them didn't really help. I'm not in much danger of dying next turn. So taking out one of them is not that useful. And then I will get Van Meter Monster down to kill it anyway. So it'll just be giving up the Acolyte, the Adept, on my side of the board for no good reason. So we're about evens. Board state's interesting. I've got conditional big body, but he's still got a whole turn. Turn us all into cats. That's okay. So what if... So 6 and 2. No, I don't really care about that. So we'll swing over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's going to give me 10 cards. That's not good. I think I just drop you. And no, he's going to make me pick both these up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, I've messed it up. Right, I need to get some cards then next turn. We're still okay-ish. I was going to say, if he doesn't have a Raining Blood to kill that thing, we're okay-ish. Now, as it turns out, we are not okay-ish. We're in a world of hurt, I believe. So I can't get both of these down. Oh, but I can... Oh, it doesn't help me. Oh no, I can't get that down anyway. So, if we burn his board, drop you, get over for a couple of bits damage, then even if I pick both of these up, I've still got space for one. So he absolutely... He should have killed these, right? I mean, I still would have had a Liquidator, but I would have had one Liquidator fewer. He's got to be able to kill the... Oh, no, mate. I'm in a world of hurt here. I'm not convinced there's much I can do, if I'm honest. What I need is the Frenzy Bat with healing, I think. So this is okay-ish. Let me think about what I want to do here. So I want to mute you. And then you go over. Then I want to 1, 2, 3. Then I problem. But if he's got another centipede, I lose. I really need that frenzy bat. I really need that frenzy bat. There's no two ways about it. What was my start in this game like? I don't think it felt that bad, but I just got trampled over. That's still not a problem. That is more of a problem. Like, even if I turn these into cats, which I could. So if we hit you, I mean, that would be enough, right? So if I hit over, turn everybody into cats, burn his board. He still only needs a centipede to kill me. Like, just having a frenzy bat, getting a couple of hits off would make me feel a lot better. Like, I'm not so worried about him being on more health. Like, yeah, obviously great for him. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I guess I'll risk it. Like, these were just disastrous. Disastrous. Both of these kill me. Now, I could have made him pick that up and then he'd have to sack off whatever card, but he effectively gets it back when he plays it again, so it wasn't really worth it. If he only plays one card this turn though, which would be good, but he wouldn't because he's got cats, right? Yes, that makes sense. That's going to start ticking down, right? That's okay, I can kill that. Pas problem. So I need some sort of board wipe, which I did not get. So, yeah, I'll lose here, right? So I could kill... Oh, hold on, so... You get picked back up. You kill you. You kill you. You come down, you kill you. You kill you. Still alive. Don't think I can do much though. So he's got Fortify. Does he swing? Ugh, disgusting. Unless if I can get a Van Meter monster, we're still jamming. If I can get a Van Meter monster. I mean, you're something, but you're not everything. So you definitely have to come down. You got 5, and I have to hit you. So if we... Then you definitely die anyway. Then you have to be killed. Fine. 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 Cat. I maybe wanted the Dark Watcher down instead, actually, but there's enough mana floating about. I'm not in too much danger. Now the fact I could play this, but no, that'd be a silly move. So he mutes this. No, don't know, it doesn't feel like the right move, but can't really fault him. I mean, muting this would have been the better choice. Because if I get any kind of board wipe again, which I'm not guaranteed to do. Well, let's see what happens, shall we? No. But I can 4 burn, health back, kill, drop. I'm in a better position than I was. So, I mean, he's going to mute the right thing. Why do you keep muting the wrong thing? The reason I'm not dead is because you've not muted the bat. But this is fine. Muting these would have been the better shout, really. So, in order to kill this, we have to... 1, and you, and then you, then you, then you, then you. It's going to be a battle of the cats in the end. Now if I can find my second werebat, whew, golden. I mean, this has saved me. This has built me up 8 so far. It must be 9. Again, not sure that was the right choice, but whatever. Not here to argue about it. Oh, that is spicy though. I should have attacked that first and gone back down. But not to worry. Lesson learned. Werebat just putting in work because Warbringer refuses to kill him. That is a problem. I'm going to need my own brainwash here, I think. I can make him pick it back up, but that doesn't do enough, does it? So, let's have a think. If you take out you, that's fine. Give all creatures +1 or -1. Well, I can't give them all -1, can I? Plus, I don't think this even works properly, so... What if we pick that back up? 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 2, 3, 4. Suppose I have to. Then that wasn't what I wanted to do at all. Like, why is it still fucking random? Had to. Werebat gave me the life to do it. I mean, how terribly annoying that he gets pumped and I get minused. Oh, he went for a kill anyway. Nah, that's fine. Come on. Just give me something good. Let's see what this spits out, I suppose. Okay, so this is fine-ish. I think we start with that, right? And then you... so fine, I guess it's you and you, and then you. Fuck it. Still a danger zone, but that's not the worst board I've ever seen. Not the best board I've ever seen. Disgusting. 2, 4, 5. Again, unless I can get another Van Meter monster or something off the top. Well, Maybe. Maybe. Ooh, a cheeky werebat's not bad. Yes! That frees up a slot for this guy. So now we are jamming. Werebat, 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 werebat. We didn't want to be Warbringer here. Like, if all they can dump out is cats. So muting. Like, why would he not mute this? Makes no sense. Has he never read what Werebat does? Does it not work on him? Ah, okay, fine. Fine. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's annoying, isn't it? So I guess you kill you. And then might as well, right? So I think I just have to go for the win here. And I just have to hope that he can't do 12 damage, right? Could this be? Could this be? Yes! What a turnaround. What a turnaround. Whoa. That game would have been over had he just muted Werebat instead of my cats. But Werebat... So the Sylvia reanimates were disastrous when you're on 4 health. Yeah, crazy. I mean, that's a game to watch back, right? That was pretty crazy. I guess he just thought he'd take out Werebat at some point, but he never did. Never did. He must have thought that was in the bag. I thought I'd lost it. Oh, crazy. Right, I mean, that'll do me, I think. It's been an hour. So, without the Piazza spam, the game's still pretty good, right? There's a lot of things still to fix. But I still like the core mechanics. I just, super frustrated last time. Piazza was a joke. Hive's a joke if you're not Ancestral Guard. If I was playing a non-Ancestral Guard deck, the rules would be no Piazza, no Hive, and really no Cultists as well. So we need to, the guys at Dark Country need to balance it better and sort it out. But that aside, when you do get a good game, it is a good game. So if you want to check it out, there should be a link in the description. If you sign up using my link, you'll get a free pack of cards. They can use in-game, can't export them as NFTs. If you want to sign up to play in the tournaments, so to play the pros, get involved in the Discord. Discord link should be below, or it'll be on the website as well. Or when you sign up, you'll get a link to the Play the Pro sessions and stuff as well. Or if you want to send me anything direct, Wax address should be below. And yeah, cool beans. Until next time, this is NFT Decree signing off.